Hey guys, I want to talk with you a little bit today about something that is known as giving somebody the MRI, or the most respectable interpretation. This I thought was a brilliant little nugget from a leadership class that I've been participating in for work over the last course of the couple weeks, and a lot of what we talked about in the class just had a lot to do with the human nature of working in teams and working around other people and getting better at being more, let's say, like open, accepting, or I didn't even want to say that, like not in the sense of like culturally accepting, but just like when you go to work and you're in a critical job position, you've got to operate with people efficiently and effectively. Like you have to adopt and acquire some of these skills that could, if you didn't have a developed sense of some of these things, could really stand in the way of affecting safe and positive outcomes and whatever it is that you're doing. So the thing that really stuck out to me, this is something I've known in a lot of the way that I've tried to act and conduct myself in my life for a long time, but they just kind of put it into words, and this is what I want to share with you guys today. But you know, when you go out there in the world and you approach and you meet all sorts of different people, let's say you met somebody for the very first time, and just when you walk up to them, you tend to gauge like an opinion of them, okay? And let's just say you walked up to somebody that had like a look on their face that made you think they were angry, or made you think that they were like mad, or made you think that they were sad even, or made you think that they were just experiencing something that might be different from like what appears on the outside, right? Or even their actions or the way they're operating. The point of the education or the lesson that we were being taught is that yes, we all are very good at making those first initial judgments upon people, but a lot of times we jump to conclusions. A lot of times we actually don't yield people the most respectable interpretation, and we'll think things in our mind that might be things like, oh, this person is clearly a mean person, or they're an asshole, or they're a jerk, or they're any number of things. But the reality stands that none of us are mind readers. None of us know completely what that other person is going through in life. None of us know the reasons why they are the way they are before we have some knowledge and the opportunity to get to know them. So the whole crux of the training, and this is just the short message I'm trying to share with you guys, is to always try, before somebody gives you a reason to disrespect them or to not like them or to judge them or any number of things, try to give them the most respectable interpretation, okay? So that means like approaching that person that looks like a mean person or that's any number of things, and just change the thought track in your mind, change the thought track in your head to, hey, like, I don't know what this person is all about. Maybe they're going through something really rough in their lives right now. Maybe they're dealing with something really bad. They're just a human being. I'm going to just assume that it's something like that and not something else, not something that I've done, not something that's just in their general nature. It's just the most respectable interpretation when you approach new people and new situations generally yields a better effect. I think it's a more, let's say, efficient, or I think just it is a way of going through life with integrity. It is really training yourself to not prejudge people. It is getting better at just dealing with those all around you who you're going to encounter every single day when you're out there operating, be it in work, be it in your friend settings, be it even in your romantic settings. Whatever way this rears its head in your life, there is a lot to be said for yielding people in general the most respectable interpretation when you very first meet them, okay? A lot of what I talk about too is geared towards getting you to be a better interactor, let's say, with people, a better leader, a better person of more charisma, a person of integrity, let's say, at the end of it all. And this is one of those hallmarks, I feel like, of those people out there that are truly good leaders and truly good characters, let's just say, in the world. These are people that have learned the skill that I'm talking about. They have learned to generally yield people the most respectable interpretation, and they cut through life more efficiently, more powerfully, and they accomplish things, they achieve things, they do things. They're better at getting people on their team. They're better at getting people to like them. They're better at just interacting with people, which is a huge thing in our lives. Getting good at that, getting better at that, is something that I encourage every single one of you out there to focus on and hopefully learn some things, develop yourselves to be better in this regard, okay? All right, guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. Talk to you all soon.